So Cole, where in the United States do these Indians stay?
Well, the Great Basin Indians, or desert tribes you could call them that, lived in the area between the Rocky Mountains and the Sierra Nevadas, including Utah, West Colorado, and Nevada. How was the family life for these Indians?
Well, the family life of the Great Basin Indians, they were typically nuclear families, also known as clan cliques. They generally consisted of a man, a woman, and their children. Other family members consisted of a widowed mother, brother, or their sister.
How did children inflict the Indian culture?
Well, children took part in all important quests for these Indians, such as gathering food, and they were put to work as soon as they were able to be of an age where they were helpful. So, say 3 was a necessary age for them to do stuff, they would be put to work straight away as soon as they were helpful.
Were there any dances/rituals these Indians practiced?
Well, you see, all these tribes participated in dances because it was a very important part of their culture. The Sun Dance was a 4-day religious-centered festival that was held each year during the summer solstice, revolving around the greatness of the sun, focused on harmony and rebirth. The northern Paiute of western Nevada held ghost dances. It was an attempt to dance and pray enough to make the whites disappear. A bear dance was also held to ask gods for enough food for all. How was the weather where they stayed?
The Great Plains was a region of extreme temperatures. In the summer, it would get very hot, and in the winter, it would get very cold. The Indians did not wear very much clothing in the summer because of how hot it was. Maybe just something that was over their parts, you could say. And in the winter, they'd wear rabbit skin robes and deer robes too.
How has life changed for these Indians today?
The Great Basin Indians' way of life has changed forever when the white people moved in and occupied the land. They began farming, mining, and ranching, and the area was once used by Indians for food gathering, but it was no longer accessible by them and was completely destroyed by the so-called white people. This is a myth from the Shoshone tribe about the theft of fire. A long time ago, the animals were people. They had no fire in any part of this country. Lizard was lying in the sunshine. He saw a tool ash, blown by the south wind from a long way off, fall to the ground near him. All the people came over to look at it and wondered from where it had come. They sent Hummingbird up into the sky to find out. They watched Hummingbird fly up. Coyote said, "I can see him. He is high in the sky." Lizard said, "I can see him sitting up there." They saw that Hummingbird looked all over to see from where the ash had blown. Coyote was watching him. He saw the Hummingbird looked to the south and saw something. Hummingbird came down and told the people that there was a fire in the south. They all started towards the south. On the way, Coyote stationed the different animals at intervals. They went on until they could see the fire. The people there were having a big celebration and dance. Coyote made himself false hair of milkweed string. He joined the people and danced with them. As he danced, he moved closer to the fire and leaned his head over so that his hair caught on fire. As soon as it was lighted, he ran away. The fire in the camp went out, and the people began to pursue Coyote to recover their fire. Coyote ran to the first man he had posted and passed the fire to him. This man ran with it to the next man, and in this way they passed it along. Every time the pursuers caught one of the Coyote's people, they killed him. There were fewer and fewer of them left, but they kept the fire. At last, only Rabbit remained. As he ran with the fire, he caused hail to fall from the fall to stop the pursuers. Rabbit cried as he ran. Rat, who was living alone on the top of a big smooth rock, heard Rabbit crying and went down to meet him. As he ran towards Rabbit, he tore the notch in the mountain near Lida. Rat took the fire from the Rabbit and ran with it to his house, which was on the summit of Lida. The pursuers gathered around his house but could not get into it. They all died right there. They could be seen now piled on a mountain nearby. Rat scattered the fire all over the country.